the Octonauts and the long-nosed bats.
My beautiful Saguro cactus, you are looking sharp today.
Pardon me. Do you know if the cactus fruits are ready yet?
Sorry, not yet. First, these cactus flowers need to bloom, and then they need to be pollinated.
Pollinated?
Seed. Pollen is a powder that helps plants grow seeds and fruit. When birds feed on a flower's nectar, they get pollen on their bodies, and then they spread it to other flowers as they feed. That is called pollination. And these cacti need animals like birds to bring pollen from other cacti in order to grow fruit for animals like you to eat.
I see. So when will there be fruit?
Sadly, I am afraid it might be a while, since I do not see any birds around to do the pollinating.
Oh my, we have a fawn arriving in the spring.
And if there's no cactus fruit, we might not have enough food to feed our fawn. What'll we do?
That is a problem. Luckily, I have a friend here in the desert who might be able to help. Selva to Tracker, how goes your hummingbird research?
Well, I'm kind of confused, Selva. My hummingbird feeders were completely emptied last night, which means there should be a lot of hummingbirds around here. But so far, I've only found 3.
That will have to do. I need pollinators fast. Saguro flowers only bloom one night each year, and these are just about to bloom. If these flowers are not pollinated, there will be no fruit for these desert creatures to eat.
Did someone say Saguro flowers?
I love Sagura's nectar.
Take us there, please. We'll be there shortly, Selva. Track her out.
Do not worry, my friends. The hummingbirds are on their way.
Hi, Selva.
Tracker, you are just in time. Several flowers have already bloomed.
Wow.
Oh boy, nectar!
I have been pollinating these flowers by hand, but it will be faster with the hummingbird's help.
They're some of the best pollinators around. Their long beaks can help them reach the nectar deep in the flower. That helps them spread more pollen.
Magnifico! With the hummingbirds pollinating the flowers, there should be plenty of fruit in the spring for your fawn.
Oh, that's
thank you.
right.
Oh, I love nectar, but I'm so tired.
Oh, me too. Wait, what about all the other flowers? Don't you want to feed on them?
I was afraid this might happen. Hummingbirds use up so much energy flapping their wings all day that at night they go into a deep sleep called torpor. It's kind of like how other animals hibernate for the winter, but it only lasts the night.
They are probably also full from emptying your hummingbird feeders.
What feeders?
We didn't see any feeders.
Well, if you didn't take the food from the feeders, then who did?
You know, we're not the only animals in the desert.
Now how will we get all these flowers pollinated?
And how will the cacti grow enough fruit to help us feed our fawn?
We need to find more birds to help us pollinate the flowers. Maybe whoever is eating the food from the feeders would like to eat the nectar from the flowers. I'll go check. Those aren't birds emptying my feeders. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. Tracker to Selva, I found out who was draining my feeders. It wasn't birds, it was bats.
Oh my! If we don't find more birds to pollinate the cactus flowers tonight, they will not grow fruit.
We're gonna need some help. Better sound the Octo alert.
Octo Agents Tracker and Salva, report please.
Hola, Capitan. I am here in the Sonoran Desert with some mule deer who are waiting for Saguro cacti to grow fruit. The problem is, the fruit will not grow unless the flowers are pollinated by tomorrow. And even worse, there are no birds around to do the pollinating. So the mule deer may not have enough fruit to feed their fawn when it arrives.
I found some hummingbirds to help, but they fell asleep.
I have good news. There are lots of other creatures who can help with pollinating, like bugs, lizards, even bats.
Oh, I found some bats.
Excellent. Bats are known to feast on cactus flower nectar, and when they do, their faces get covered in pollen. Then they spread the pollen from flower to flower.
So it sounds like all you need to do is bring the bats to the cacti.
The thing is, I think I may have scared them off.
Oh, don't blame yourself, Tracker. They would have left soon anyway. You see, many bats migrate, meaning they travel over long distances to find food and raise their young. Bats often live in caves, so we might want to start there.
And there's no one knows more about caves than Octo Agent RYLA. Fortunately, she's not far from your location. Tracker, you can pick her up in the Terragup 6. Octonauts and Octo Agents, let's find those bats.
Thanks again for helping us out, RYLA.
No worries. Happy to help. I've charted all the caves within flying distance of your hummingbird feeders. Those caves should be filled with bats.
Let's check that one out.
The Terragup 6's tow line sure makes a nice cave diving rope. Even though we're heading down, we'll need to look up. Bats roost on cave ceilings.
Hey! Watch the light! Us bats like the darkness.
Sorry, we're just looking for bats to feed on some saguaro flowers.
We're all leaf-nosed bats. Don't do much flower feeding. Besides, our tongues aren't nearly long enough to reach the nectar in a saguaro flower. You'd need long-nosed bats for that.
He's right. Long-nosed bats have really long tongues, long enough to reach deep into the saguaro flowers where the nectar is.
Now that we know which bats to look for, we're sure to find them. I hope.
Looks like no one's home.
Up there!
Oh, just a stalactite, mate. Let's try another cave.
Any long-nosed bats here?
Whoa! No bats, but how about a snake?
Whoa! Any long-nosed bats in there?
Nobody here but the scorpions.
I'm afraid that was the last of the caves.
And we still haven't seen a single long-nosed bat.
Looks like a flock of birds heading out west.
Those aren't birds. Those are bats. But Shellington said long-nosed bats live in caves. And those bats are flying west toward the ocean.
Of course! There's one more cave we haven't explored. I didn't think of it because it's on an island. Hard to believe long-nosed bats can fly so far out to sea.
Whoa! Look at all these bat babies.
Crikey.
These are our pups.
Excuse us, but are you long-nosed bats?
That we are. The name's Frida.
I'm RYLA, and this here's Tracker. We're Octo Agents, and we could really use your help.
We have a bunch of saguaro flowers that need pollinating in a hurry.
Well, as you can hear, our babies are quite hungry. And we have been having trouble finding nectar around here, so... Okay. We'll be right back with some food.
Oy, sorry, my cactus friends, but it seems like I will never pollinate all of you in time. There are just too many of you. Then again, never say never. Selva!
Oh, time to wake up.
What was that noise?
Hey, say some for us.
Fantastico! The Saguros are safe.
And we have plenty of nectar to feed our hungry pups.
Looks like the pollinating is going really well.
Si, mis amigos, but it will take time for the fruit to grow. So, we need to be patient.
Good on you, Selva. The saguaros are all fruiting, and our friends are all feasting.
Not just feasting, but also spreading the seeds all across the desert. Soon, there will be even more saguros.
Oh, thank you for all your help. Without you, our farm would have no fruit to eat.
And I have a feeling he likes it.